Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Golgothan, and welcome back to another episode of Long Live the Queen. If you remember in the last episode, we were shot by many arrows and we died. So now we will start a new game. Yes, you're home the way you left it. No, it's hard to leave school and all your friends, but I've arranged the best possible tutors. Yes, 15th birthday. All this nonsense. I've played this before. Alright. I have to do some tweaking. There we go. Alright, now, what is our mood? We are depressed. Boo, sad. Skills. Expression and animal handling. So we definitely need a dog. So let's do dogs. Get that out of the way. Well. Trying to think of the first things that happened to us. What might we need information about right away at the beginning? And eventually we need court manners and elegance and composure and stuff like that early. Let's do dance. Let's take dance. Oh, what's the check we fail with the composures? The fail that we think we fail with the snake. So we will do reflexes and dogs, I think, right now. So let's go classes. Agility, reflexes, animal handling, dogs. And then next time, as soon as we aren't lacking, as soon as we don't have the minus in royal demeanor, then we can start working on some of those other things. Your teacher walks around prodding a finger at you slowly in order to train you in blocking these touches without triggering fear or faster breathing. You visit the kennels and learn about different breeds of dogs. What's all that noise outside? Who's here? Oh, it's my cousins, and my aunt and my uncle. Darling, we're so terribly sorry to hear about your mother, Fidelia. Thank you. You look well, niece. Oh, hi, Lottie. Hi, Lottie. I haven't seen you in ages. Will you be staying long? Yep, Mommy said we'll be here all month. Maybe we'll have time to talk together. So... where is Elodie? No, that's not who I want to talk to. Charlotte? I guess Charlotte is it. But it doesn't tell me what I'm gonna feel. I'm hoping I'll feel cheerful. Be cheerful. I love this room. It's so much bigger than mine back home. You should visit more often. It's awful that the only time I get to see you is something like this. I know your brother and sister are still too young, but why couldn't you have come to school? My mother worries about me. She doesn't think anywhere but home is safe. I understand. I'm probably not going to be allowed to leave this castle until my birthday. At least we can have fun together here. Yay! Okay, so now our mood changed. We are afraid. Which gives us agility and faith boost. So we're gonna do some court manners and reflexes. Court manners and reflexes. Go. You review the correct greetings for guests according to rank and when to extend your hand to another. All nobles expect their due honors. You practice with a jump rope to increase the speed of your footwork. What's that commotion outside? Father, what's going on? I have come to pay my respects in honor of your mother. You have no respect or honor. It's because of you and your powers that my wife is dead. What? I am a Lumen, as was she, and like every Lumen, I am willing to give my life if necessary to protect our domain. Your line has been traitors for 200 years. I won't have you corrupting my daughter. This is for the crown princess to decide. Elodie, your mother trusted me, and I have much to teach you. Send her away. You heard my father. Get out. Leave and don't come back. As you wish. I will return to my duchy until you call for me. She won't. Right. Mood. That means we're we're afraid? No, we're depressed right now, technically. Cheerful. I need to be cheerful. Cheerful. And something else. Cheerful, yielding, and lonely. Okay. I'll do it. Yay. Now we are yielding. Correct? Yielding. Alright, so now we get a boost to our royal demeanor. So let's work on our composure and our elegance. Royal demeanor, composure, and elegance. Go. You practice deep breathing exercises, learning to find and maintain a sense of inner calm. You practice walking around a narrow rail, taking each step carefully and focusing on your balance.
He loves me not.
Lottie, do you have a boyfriend?
Not really. I just like to play with the flowers.
Me too. You gather your skirts and prepare to sit down, and all of a sudden, a hissing noise alerts you to a hidden danger. A snake. Charlotte, don't move! With your quick reflexes, you grab a forked stick and manage to flip the snake away from you and your cousin. Yes! I succeeded that one! It's the first time I've ever succeeded that check. You need 2 points in reflexes.
Eek!
Get away, you horrible thing! You stomp loudly on the ground and the snake slithers off into the distance.
What's going on out here? Mummy, there was a snake! What was a snake doing in the royal gardens? This is completely unacceptable. You could have been killed.
Elodie scared it off.
That's not good enough. I can't have my daughter remaining in such a dangerous place. We are returning home to Minerva at once. Aww.
Alright. But we are bossly yielding right now, so let's keep with that. But what does this do? Yielding +2, depressed and pressured. No, I'm gonna play with my toys again. Yeah. Alright, still yielding. So we're gonna take composure and presence. Go. You practice positive thinking, maintaining a good self-image and conditioning yourself to carry on rather than being frustrated by any past misstep. You practice sitting calmly while your teacher circles around you and makes unexpected loud noises at random intervals. You practice wearing the royal regalia and looking at yourself in the mirror. Young as you are a queen of the blood. You are your mother's daughter. You are a force to be reckoned with. The castle seems quieter with Charlotte and Emery and Zara and their parents gone. It's certainly not empty, though. Seems like we get more servants every day. Alright, let's check the mood. Yielding is still good. Let's talk to Father. Dad, what really happened to Mom?
She was a lumen, a magic user. It was meant to be in reserve, to defend our domain, but she insisted on... You don't need to hear that. She used magic. It drained her strength. She thought it was harmless, and it wasn't. Eventually her heart just stopped. That's why I don't want you involved with it.
Makes sense. Classes. Let's do presence and elegance, and then we'll get our outfit. You practice standing and walking with books balanced on your head. You practice the elegant way to hold and sip from a teacup, your pinky slightly extended for balance. You stare at yourself in the mirror and practice focusing and transmitting energy only with your eyes, turning the intensity of your gaze on and off at will. You practice using different styles of breathing in order to feel more energetic, and to let that energy surround you for others to share. Yay, new outfit! Huzzah! One of the maids approaches for your attention.
My lady, a couriers have arrived from the Duke of Sedna.
We have a Duke of Sedna? Ugh, I don't know anything.
No, my lady, the Duchy of Sedna is in Talassi. They have brought a letter and a gift.
Condolences on the death of, deeply regret, best wishes.
Oh, what a beautiful necklace.
It might not be appropriate for me to wear a man's gift in public, though. People would think it might meant something. Don't wear it. It's important to maintain the proper image. Nice. I did it. Alright, so let's do something willful, and let's run out. +2 willful and +1 lonely, and that should make us lonely. Go. You sneak out of the castle to have a little fun. You enjoy your freedom, but your father won't like it if he finds out. And now we are lonely. Skills. Conversation and medicine. So let's get our flattery up. But first let's put on our sweet coronet. Yeah. Conversation. Flattery. All kinds of flattery. You learn that it's important to make eye contact when saying nice things about someone. You learn that flattering comments have the best impact when kept short. Gushing makes people feel awkward. You learn that it is always better to compliment people about their personalities and their choices than their physical attributes. Yeah.
Your Royal Highness, I would speak with you.
What is it?
Your mother wielded the power of Illumin, as have the kings and queens of Nova before her. Now that she is gone, that responsibility falls to you. Her crystal power is now yours.
My father said I shouldn't get involved in magic.
If you don't, who will defend your domain if the Krakens rise again? I have seen signs of the future. Danger is coming. I can teach you to control your powers, but first, you must seize your birthright and become a Lumen.
I won't do it. No! My father says I shouldn't, and I trust him. You're trying to corrupt me.
Your Highness.
Leave me alone! No magic for me. So let's do... Still yielding. I'm yielding right now, technically. I'm gonna do something cheerful. Cheerful and willful. No. And then willful is sneak out. Alright, I'll be lonely again, that's fine. I'm so lonely. So lonely. So lonely inside me alone. Okay. So we'll take public speaking and court manners. Go. You practice tongue-twisting sequences of syllables, like that one, to improve your enunciation. As the person of the highest rank within the domain, no one may sit at a formal event unless you give them permission, and no one must ever turn their back on you. If they do, you are intended to recognize the insult. Uh-oh. As you are walking up the stairs, a maid comes running down the stairs, holding a towering pile of linen. You gracefully step aside and let her pass. Nice. So graceful. Alright, now I want to do something pressured. Let's do court. No. Nothing else gives me pressured. Is there minus lonely? Alright, we'll attend court. Boo, court. Yielding. So that, what's that give opponents to? Royal demeanor, history, and faith. Let's take some history. Some foreign affairs, and Novan history. Bam. Bam. Let's get some knowledge up in here. You study the relationship of Nova and its nearest neighbors. The borders have been mostly peaceful in recent years, except for the problems within Ixion to the south. However, trouble may be brewing in Parias as well. You read about the history of your domain. Hundreds of years ago, Nova was the center of a great empire, spanning the length of the western coast as well as a few island territories. Over time, your influence has waned.
There is a man here to see you. He wishes crown funding for a project of his.
Oh, I don't know anything about stuff like this.
Remember, the treasury is not unlimited. If you choose to invest, you will have less money to work with later.
Your Royal Highness, I have a plan to print books using metal letters which can be moved and reused. I need to borrow 875 lassie to assemble the metal and a factory to mold and cast the type. With this system, we will be able to create new books in the fraction of the time it takes now and make copies to send all over the world.
I don't know much about factories or trade, but would that really be worthwhile?
We're not interested. That's not cool. So... +2 willful and +1 lonely. Ugh. So hard to get these two balanced out. Alright. Yielding. So we're gonna take world history and foreign affairs. Go. You look at a globe of the world, reading names of places so distant you can't remember ever hearing about them, and other areas left blank because no explorer venturing there has ever returned. 4 years ago, the Duchess of Hellas tried to foment a insurrection in northern Ixion, just over the Galban River border. Not only did that fail, but in retaliation, Ixion pushed troops into southern Marie, and they are still refusing to leave. Tambula, to the north, underwent a peasant revolution shortly after you were born. The nobles either fled or were killed, and the new rulers have so far refused to establish official diplomatic ties with Nova. While they are not friendly, neither are they enemies, or at least not yet.
Your Highness, my sympathies for your loss. Even after these years, I sometimes forget that my own mother will never be coming back.
Thank you.
However, I must call for your aid. The Ixion occupation of the country of Imbrium is gone on for too long. Now is the time to push back.
His sister, the Duchess of Hellas, started trouble in Ixion 4 years ago, so they invaded his territory as a payback. I don't know anything about military. I don't want to fight. There must be a peaceful way to settle this. I will send for diplomats from Ixion to try to come to some agreement.
Thank you, Your Highness. If I say so, you are looking particularly lovely this day. I hope you will think fondly of me.
Is he flirting with me? He's almost as old as my father. Alright. So let's just keep pounding out some more of these until we can get willful going up. So we'll just continue yielding here. Classes. Oh no, let's go to skills quick here. Royal demeanor. We're gonna do presence and public speaking. There. Bam. You plant your feet in a strong stance, imagining that you are a tree deeply rooted in the earth. You can feel that power within you, and you know that you will not be pushed aside. You practice focusing your energy on individuals as you pass, letting them feel a brief connection with you before you formally acknowledge them with a nod. You take deep breaths and practice speaking loudly and clearly, projecting your voice to every corner of a room. You memorize lists and sonnets, then recite them for your teacher and any castle staff she can round up to serve as an audience. New outfit.
The representatives from Ixion are here. Be careful. No one wants to give up prizes that they have won. You have the full support of my sister and myself, Your Highness.
Let's get this over with. Your Royal Highness, thank you for granting me this audience. I'm sure we can come to an amicable agreement. Let bygones be bygones, no? We will forget about your unprovoked attacks on us, and you will transfer the rights to this little province. It was the Duchess of Hellas who tried to take over part of Ixion's territory, without the support of my mother, the Queen. We can be as good neighbors again, without any lives being lost. It's kind of a fail there. You're trespassing on our lands. You will withdraw your troops at once, and only then we will have peace. My soldiers are poised to destroy you. Withdraw now. Very well. Phew. Nice. Killed it. More court. Alright, let's get some other skills going here. How about do some meditation and some... I'm gonna need accounting. So let's do accounting and meditation. So we need faith, meditation, and economics, accounting. Go. You practice assuming a sitting position that allows you to be relaxed and tranquil without being so relaxed that you're likely to fall asleep. You brush up on basic mathematics with the help of an abacus.
There are reports that a Keythong has been sighted in the leaving the old forest.
What's a Keythong?
A beast with the body of an enormous golden cat and a sharp beak and spikes on its back.
Eek!
Several disappearances in southern Caloris are already thought to be the work of this creature.
What should we do? Should we set hunters? The traditional policy on stray beasts is to hope that they return to the forest and stay there. Hunters are no match for such creatures. So we just let it eat people?
Everyone dies in the end.
Depressed. Alright, so cheerful and willful is exactly what I need right now. That's not an option. So we are depressed. This gives us a boost to expression and animal handling. So let's do dogs again. Dogs and trade. Animal handling, dogs, economics, trade. Go. You learn about dog grooming and the most common diseases and injuries that dogs suffer from. You learn the standard commands for working with trained hunting dogs and retrievers. You learn that even the smallest of villages has a central market where locals can trade what they have grown or made with others who have different skills.
There is a woman here to see you. She wishes crowdfunding for a project.
Thank you for seeing me, Your Royal Highness. I come to you on behalf of the people. I wish to build a hospital where any citizen afflicted with disease can be brought for treatment.
I don't know anything about that. Putting all the sick people together, wouldn't that make them die even faster? We're not interested. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's see. I wish there was more willful things. -1 depressed. Do it. 10 service. -1 depressed. Alright. I think I'm going to end this video here. I actually never brought up the fact that, my video card in my gaming PC is broken, is fried, is done for. Dunzo 3000. So I'm using onboard video, which is why my selection in videos these next couple weeks may differ. Long Live the Queen, obviously not very graphically intensive. Terraria, also probably okay. I'm a little worried about Transistor, but I'll give it a try. What else? Minecraft Pixelmon and Kerbal Space Program are both going to be replaced next week. I'm sorry I didn't get to them this week. Obviously, my video card frying on me kind of put a kaput on a couple videos this week. But I got onboard video working. I've got it up and ready to go, and now we're going to stick with Terraria tomorrow, and then hopefully Transistor on Saturday. If that doesn't work out, I will find another game and get up a video for you on Saturday. Well, if you enjoyed this video, please click like down below. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see other videos like it. You can follow me on Twitter at Golgothan, or you can like me on Facebook at facebook.com/Golgothan. I am Golgothan. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.